Every year, Senator Akshar's office recognizes students in the local schools within his constituency for students that are academic all-stars, that are community all-stars. And this year, the recipient at Oxford Academy is Natalie Barrows. I'd just like to say a few words about Natalie. In my short tenure here at Oxford, I've been in the district for 18 years, but in other positions, and this is my first year as the high school principal. But I've known Natalie for a long time, in the primary school and everything. Natalie's one of those students that's just, by just her presence in your building, she's an overall excellent student. She plays sports, and she just makes your high school a better place. She is part of 4-H. She's part of all of our drama and theater productions. She's academically in the top of our class. She is an equestrian. She loves to write her own music and sing her music. She's in, like I said, a lot of our drama and theater productions. She's played sports throughout her time here at Oxford High School. She's planning on going to college. I'll let maybe her speak to that. I'm sure she's got lots of different offers. She's just a natural leader in and outside of the classroom.
Where is Natalie? Can we bring her up? Is that possible?
Yep. We're going to have Natalie come over so you can see her. So make sure you're within the frame. There she is.
Natalie, I'm sorry that we're not doing this in person. This COVID has got us all doing life a little bit differently. It is what it is, right?
Yeah, it's very understandable.
Yes, of course. Just trying to keep everybody safe. We started this program a few years ago, and as you heard, really it was just to recognize young people throughout my Senate district and all the good work that they were doing, as you heard, both inside and outside the classroom. So it's an honor for me to be here with you this afternoon. I'm excited about today because this is our fourth virtual stop of 5 today. We're going all throughout Shenango County, and I was raised in Afton, not too far from Oxford, so it gives me great pleasure to be spending the day with fellow Shenango County folks. And really for me today, just want to take a moment just to acknowledge all your good work and all of your accomplishments, again, both inside and outside of the classroom. I heard you were described as a natural leader. And I think if I'm reflecting about where we are as a nation, where we are as New Yorkers, now is the time really where we need more and more leaders to step up and simply do what is right. So it gives me some solace in knowing that you, in fact, are taking on a leadership role and conducting yourself in such a manner in which people look to you as being a role model. So I just wanted to take a little bit of time today to thank you, to recognize you, and to acknowledge all the good work that you're currently doing. I'm sure your parents are incredibly happy. I know that your school is incredibly happy because they've chosen you. I'm glad, as I say often, that I don't have to pick the recipients because it would be far too difficult for me to do that. But I'm sure there are many other folks throughout your school district that are doing good work. I'm sure you would acknowledge that as well. I would just ask you, in the midst of a global pandemic and in a nation that seems so divided, do you have any thoughts or any advice to other young people or adults, quite frankly, about what we should be doing and shouldn't be doing?
I think ultimately our main focus should be on staying positive and finding ways to be together when we can't physically be together. There's always ways that we can find outlets for our creativity and ways to spark joy, because when the world is so down on us and there's so many bad things happening, it's really important to bring joy to yourself. Like, I have music and I have ways through the internet to connect with my classmates and friends. So ultimately, I think we should find ways to be together when we can't.
Yeah, for sure. And I think if we can all stay positive and do whatever we can to ensure that positivity, I think we put ourselves in a better place, right? I mean, I think that's what you're saying. Is that true?
Yes.
You're also involved in student government, I understand?
Yes, I am involved in student government.
What is your role there?
I'm Big Four president.
Great. What is your path in terms of, when you get done with school, what are you hoping to do?
I plan to be a musical theater major and find work outside of school. I'd love to be on Broadway, but there isn't any specific route. I just want to be a working artist.
I can't wait for Broadway to open up. I have a 7-year-old stepdaughter who is dying to see Hamilton and some other shows. So can't wait for Broadway to open back up so we can go back down there. So again, I thank you. I say thank you to you in front of your classmates and the folks at the school, because really, as I said during the outset, really we need more natural leaders. As you've been described and as you've conducted yourself. So we're going to send just a few things for you to the school, just as a token of our appreciation and our gratitude. And if there's anything that I could ever do for you, please just let us know, okay?
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Again, it's been a pleasure. I'm sorry that I wasn't there in person. And Natalie, I'll make sure that when I visit Oxford next, we have an opportunity to spend a little bit of time together, okay?
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for your time, for your recognition. It means a lot. Anything that you can think of to help Oxford Academy in your future endeavors as our senator, we would love to hear about that.
We will we'll certainly spend some time together and see how I can be helpful to Oxford and to all of the school districts. We're in a difficult, a challenging time, right? In terms of the state's finances because of COVID and because of some mismanagement. Not to get into the weeds, but we are fighting for equitable distribution of the funds and to ensure that the governor does not cut public education by 20% as suggested. Do any of the students have any questions? I'm happy to take them before I jump off the line. I don't want to put people on the spot, but while they have me, I'm absolutely happy to take a question or two. Or not.
Graduation. Ask about graduation.
Oh, they want to know about, do we have any idea that we might be actually able to have an in-person graduation? And have the numbers?
Yeah, I think, the numbers are very high right now, a lot higher than they have been in the past. I think the governor is moving a little bit in terms of, the governor was being very strict about what could and could not happen based on numbers and his color designations. But it appears by listening to the governor during his State of the State address that he's talking specifically about opening up the economy and opening up more things for us to be able to do throughout the state based on testing and based on numbers. So I will say this, I'm cautiously optimistic that things will be different this year around graduation time than they were last year.
Well, we appreciate that. Try to return to any sense of normalcy for these students is what we're looking for.
Yeah, I would just encourage everybody just to stay the course and continue to work hard, and we'll pull through this, but it's going to require all of us to do our part, right? As much as or as uncomfortable as some of this may be, and we don't like to wear our masks, and we want to all be together, and I get it. I'm in the same boat, but I think if everybody just does a small part, their small part, I think we come out the better sooner rather than later.
Well, thank you so much for recognizing Natalie and for your time today and your busy schedule for Oxford Academy.
I look forward to seeing you all in person, and thanks for all you do, and God bless everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, congratulations, Natalie.